Bleacher Report had a really interesting write-up about the potential landing spots for Jahlil Okafor. We will go through the list. Jason will give his take, and then we'll be up. The Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks would receive Jared Bayless and Jahlil Okafor. The Sixers would get Kent Bazemore. The Brooklyn Nets would receive Jahlil, trading away Quincy Acey, a 2018 Pacers second-round pick. Moving forward, the Bulls, which seems very logical because he's from Chicago. There will always be that correlation. The Bulls would get him. The 76ers would get Cameron Payne. That is a weak trade. The Mavs.
A bunch of great college players.
The Mavs. Seriously, here's a great college player.
Here's some Michigan State, some Duke.
Two of them. Hang on. Two of them. The Mavericks would get Jahlil and Nick Stauskas.
Sauce Castillo.
The Sixers would get Wes Matthews. I like Wes Matthews a lot. The Knicks would get Jahlil Okafor and Stauskas.
No, fuck no.
They would trade Kyle O'Quinn and Lance Thomas.
Maybe.
And lastly, just a buyout with the landing spots as a dark horse. They put that at the top. Dark horse. Boston Celtics, Memphis Grizzlies, Oklahoma City Thunder, San Antonio Spurs.
You know when they talk about landscape changing moves? This move is if you had scorched earth in front of you, the apocalypse.
Oh, yes, which will happen.
It just adds to more scorched earth, the apocalypse. Like nothing would fucking change.
So you're saying he's like the Night King that plagues your team?
The Night King is supremely accurate and has a cannon for a fucking arm.
Apples to oranges because this isn't football.
I know, okay, so you can hit it from 30.
You kind of hit me with the dead end there.
The Night King is 100 for 100 from the logo, okay? That's what the Night King is. You know, fucking, and he's calm.
He's very calm.
Very calm.
Very calm.
For a man.
You know what he doesn't do? Pimp his home run.
No, he doesn't have to.
He's cool, calm, and collected.
He's cool because he's a very cold-hearted individual. He doesn't really have much.
Literally, he has no heart.
It's not about his feelings, really. He doesn't have any emotions.
Where do you want to see him go?
Jahlil Okafor, the G League.
Stop it.
Look, okay, here's the thing. Jahlil Okafor could be, in my opinion, 3 years in, they're 2.5 years technically, we're only a quarter way through the season. The jury is pretty much out on Jahlil Okafor. Maybe a new system gives him a new purpose.
Isn't he like 21, dude?
He's 22. He's very young. However, like any prospect, this isn't like the Paul George, Kawhi Leonard thing where in year 4 or 5, because there's been zero sign of Jahlil Okafor becoming a good player in the NBA.
Right.
So I think Jahlil Okafor, if he went to a really good team, so let's say he goes to the Warriors, or he went to the Rockets, or he went to the Spurs. I don't think Popovich even wants to touch him. So,
no, I don't think
but if he went to any of those teams and he becomes like the 9th or 10th guy in a
Who's
brilliant.
the bench big man on the Rockets? I think I like that move.
Clint Capella?
Nope, he's starting. The bench
behind him?
big.
No, off the top of my, I don't know off the top of my head.
That could be a good landing spot. I like that.
No, it won't be because Jahlil Okafor, you can't put him. If you put him on a great team, of course he would fit in a little bit better. The problem with Jahlil Okafor is he's got one post move from 1991, and it doesn't work in today's NBA. So, and it's not like he's got the touch around the rim either. Nene Hilario? Meme? So Ben calls memes, memes.
That's true.
So
that's the bench.
I don't want to just bury Jahlil Okafor. It's just, what has he shown us? Like Nerlens Noel has disappeared completely on Dallas. And we all thought, well, maybe he just needs a change of pace. He's good in transition. He could be a utility player. He's got way more to offer than Jahlil does. But Jalil's one thing is to back that ass up and try to make a turnaround like hook shot.
Right, and rightfully so. Like his post moves, the last time that song was relevant was in a different era.
Yes.
Yeah.
Song's still relevant. Okay, song's relevant.
It's still relevant, but not really. Like you don't hear it in the club, and not that I'm going. You don't hear it in the club.
What do you hear in the club nowadays?
All up in the videos. No. I kind of like your Rockets pick. I really do because he can learn.
But by the way,
he can learn from Nene,
not that dumb.
He doesn't have to have the ball in his hands ever.
He can't go to the Rockets though because that stops the sevens. It would turn into the 22 seconds or more offense if they gave it to Jahlil.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul would put him in his fucking place, like he had to do with DeAndre Jordan at times.
Chris Paul's got to adjust to Mike D'Antoni before he could put anybody in his place.
I disagree. I think that Chris Paul has that sort of veteran savvy, and I'm using broad terms here, but because of the longevity that he has had in the NBA, he could say almost anything to anybody. And I've noticed this as well. When they're coming back to the huddle, D'Antoni will do his thing, and then Chris Paul will go walk like a chauffeur, walking them out to the court and talking to each and every player respectively at different times when they're going back.
He's
so
coaching
I think he can mentor and nurture Jahlil Okafor. And the thing is, they see something in Clint Capella, I see something in Clint Capella. Nene's gonna be in the league for what, another 1 to 2 years, maybe? Yeah. Now you could have a guy who could be not a star, but a backup in the making in Jahlil Okafor. I'm latching onto your Rockets pick.
His pace, I know, that's why I'm saying go there if you want to turn into a set, but I'm saying the point is he would never fit there.
What will happen is he will get traded to the Bulls because he doesn't improve your winning odds at all.
Yeah,
and they're not trying to win.
And he'll average 24 points and people will be fooled by the idea like, oh my God, Jahlil Okafor can play. It's like, yeah, if your team is shit, it's like the Michael Carter-Williams effect. Michael Carter-Williams is a bad point guard for the Philadelphia 76ers and nearly averaged like a triple-double as like the rookie, and I think he won Rookie of the Year.
He did win Rookie of the Year.
And then he left. And he left and we went, oh my God, that's right. Michael Carter-Williams is not a good guard in this league.
And he went to the Bucks.
He went to the Bucks.
And then he went to the, did he play on the Suns at all?
He might have, he hopped around. But again, then you realize like, oh, that's right, he's not a good guard in this league.
Right.
If you have to make an argument for the 8th or 9th or 10th spot, means you're on the borderline of being not in the NBA.
You know where he could go, truly, aside from the Bulls?
China.
Brooklyn.
China.
Brooklyn. Mozgov's gonna be gone. D'Angelo and Jahlil, have some fun. Spread the love. All righty, we're out of here. We appreciate everybody watching. Like this video, comment below, and
that's it. Subscribe to the channel.